Welcome to my next video on invoice verification in SAP MM. In my previous video, we had learnt about overview of automatic settlements, which is part number 2 of automated processes in invoice verification. Now we will go to the section B, where we will do one exercise on automatic settlements, where we will post one invoice using ERS. Now we will go to the exercise sheet here. This is our exercise sheet here. We have a test vendor 500075. We have a test PO 4500018055. We know that the prerequisites for posting invoice using ERS is the ERS delivery indicator must be set in the vendor master record, and also in the purchase order GR based invoice verification and ERS indicator should be checked, and also we have to maintain the condition records for output type ERS for our vendor and the company code of our vendor. These are the prerequisites. So first we will check the we will verify the vendor master record, and we will check the PO, and also we will also check if the condition record is maintained. First, verify the vendor master record purchasing data view of vendor 500075 to see if evaluated receipt settlement is possible with this vendor. For this, the ERS delivery indicator must be set. Go to the display vendor transaction code MK03. We will go to this MK03. We will here just put MK03. Here select the input our vendor 500075 and our purchasing organization 1111, and select the purchasing data checkbox here and press enter. We are in the purchasing data of the vendor. So here we can see in the control data the auto evaluated GR settlement delivery indicator is selected, and also GR based invoice verification is also selected, and also we have the terms of payment also there here. That is also, if it is there, this is also very good. So we have verified the vendor master record. Next, we will check the PO if the GR based invoice verification and ERS indicator are checked. So this is our PO, our test PO 4500018055. So in the purchase order history, we can see the GR is already posted for the full PO quantity of 10 pieces. And go to the invoice tab page. Here we can see the GR based invoice verification and ERS indicators are selected, and tax code is also there. Tax code is S2. Okay, so we have verified the PO also. Next, check if condition record is maintained for output type ERS for company code 1111 and vendor 500075. The transaction code to display the condition records for invoice verification is MRM3, and the transaction code to create condition record for invoice verification is MRM1, and to change condition record for invoice verification is MRM2. So let us go to SAP and go to MRM3 transaction code. Display condition record for invoice verification. So put the output type as ERS, which is ERS procedure here. I can show here ERS. This is the output type for used for ERS, and click the key combination. Here we have to select company code and vendor and click continue. Input the company code 1111 and vendor 500075 and click execute. Here we can see the condition record is maintained for the combination of our vendor and the company code. And here the function should be VN, and we can see the medium 1, which is print output, and date here, date and time, which is 4, which means send immediately when saving the application, which I have selected, and language is also there, English. And if you select this line and click on communication, we can see the output device or printer is also assigned to the condition record. So we have the condition record also maintained for our vendor and company code. So next, we will go to the next part of our exercise. Execute evaluated receipt settlement for vendor 500075. Select document selection 3, means document selection per order item, and initially in test mode. So the transaction code to settle invoice by ERS is MRRL, and the path is logistics, materials management, logistics invoice verification, automatic settlements, MRRL. So let us go to SAP system here. So here this is the transaction code. Logistics, materials management, logistics invoice verification, automatic settlement, MRRL, evaluated receipt settlement. Just double click on the transaction code. Here we have to input the selection parameters. I will input our company code 1111 and our vendor 500075. So the document selection is 3, which is document selection per order item. This one. This is our as per our requirement. And check the test run. So if we check the test run and execute here, system will not post any invoice using ERS, but it will just display the purchase order number with the GR document number for that PO for which ERS can be settled. So I will click execute. I am in the test run. So system has displayed the PO number and this is the reference document or the GR document number of this purchase order for which we can post the invoice using ERS. So now we will go back, and now we will go to the next part of our exercise here. This is execute ERS again for the above selected PO without using the test mode. So here this is our fourth part of this exercise without using the test mode. So again that is we should go to MRRL and input our selection criteria, company code, vendor, and if there are multiple purchase orders. Okay, in the test mode, if there are several purchase orders which are for which we can post the invoice using ERS, then system will display the list of all the purchase orders if there are many. But here in our case, there is only one purchase order for this company code and vendor, our selection. Hence, that is what we can do. We can either input our this purchase order number or leave it because there is only one purchase order. But still, normally several purchase orders will be there for a combination of company code and vendor. In that case, we can select whichever POs for which we can post the invoice using ERS. So now I am again in the ERS screen here. So input our company code, vendor, and also purchase order number also here. As per our requirement, here we have to input our purchase order number also. I will just copy that PO number and paste here. And here remove the test run, deselect the test run because this is very important. Now we are posting the actual invoice using ERS. So I have deselected this and click execute. Now the system will post the invoice using ERS and it will display the invoice document number also along with the material document and also purchase order number. And once this invoice is posted using ERS, we can see the invoice document number in the purchase order history of our PO 4500018055. So once this invoice is posted using ERS, I will go to the PO history and show you the invoice document number which is updated in the PO history. Yeah, now it is posted. We can see this is the invoice document number 510-560-9885. So and FI document also we can see here. So now we will go to this PO here. We can either display change here and go to the PO history, or we can directly go to the purchase order here from here itself. Just click on purchase order number. See here in the purchase order history, this invoice document number is updated here because in previously, before this one, before posting invoice using ERS, in the PO history, invoice was not posted. So now after we posted the invoice using ERS, the invoice document number is also updated in the PO history. So this is how to post invoice using ERS, evaluated receipt settlement and transaction code MRRL. Thank you for watching my video. Please give me your valuable comments, likes, and please subscribe to my channel so that you will not miss any of my videos on several scenarios in MM. Thank you for your time and see you in my next video.